ladies, welcome back to Rehab, the channel where we talk about getting rid of debt and building wealth so we can live well. Today, I'm actually going to give you a sneak peek into how I did in terms of my budget and net worth in January. Before I get started, there's a couple of things that I have to say as a disclaimer. I'm not showing you my net worth so that I can brag. Even if I wanted to brag, I really couldn't because I'm still in debt. But if I'm going to be talking about money lessons and building wealth, etc., I think it's very important for me to be completely transparent and for me to tell you my wins as well as my failures. At some point, it's no longer going to be appropriate for me to continue to share my net worth with you all. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but when I do that, I'll instead talk about my income for the month instead of just total net worth. The last thing that I'll say here is everything that you see here, both my budget and net worth tracker, can be downloaded at brokerehab.com/budget. So just enter in your email address and I will send you one right away. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here I am in front of my budget. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go line by line and show you how I did. And then once we're done with that, we'll just go into my net worth. So I was paid $3,412 and I got some income from my mom for a total of $3,562 for the month. How did I do? Well, I projected that I was going to pay for $562 for rent. I did that. Utilities, I paid $25. Internet, I actually paid $40 because our internet was raised. So that sucks. So this one is not really that true for $250 or $222 because I actually paid for my groceries for this week in cash, but it's weird because February 1st starts on a Thursday in the middle of the week. So I might go back and adjust this later, but I don't know. I might roll it over to February. Let's see. I spent $20 for laundry. I spent $400 for Poppy. We actually took her to the vet for an emergency and life happens. Home maintenance, I actually didn't spend any money. Phone, I actually spent less than I had planned. I only spent $51. Credit card, I spent $655 because I spent a lot with my credit card this month. So I paid more out of my budget to pay it down. Student loans, $633.98. Interest and fees. This actually has to do with my credit card interest. I use You Need a Budget now. So right now I'm just logging all the numbers that was part of You Need a Budget, and it takes into account how much credit cards charge you for interest, which is good because it encourages me to pay off my credit card as soon as possible. So let's see, state tax, $25. Pretend that line isn't there. Bike loan, $81. Public transportation, $59. Taxi, I blew my taxi budget. I was really lazy and waking up late, and in order to get to work on time, I took an Uber to work. So I spent $78 there. Doctor, which is basically health insurance, $250. Dentist, $50. Miscellaneous, $346.37. And when I say miscellaneous, I mean miscellaneous. Like I bought a whole bunch of odds and ends. Like I bought another menstrual cup. I bought some extra cute underwear that I thought would be cool. Like I bought a lot of random stuff this month. So that's where that is. Let's see, fun money, $110. Blew my budget. Subscriptions, I stayed under budget this month. Vacations, I didn't put any money towards my vacation. Eating out, $324. Yikes. Yeah, so that was actually because I didn't meal prep until the middle of this month. I was really lazy at the beginning of the month. If you'll see in one of my videos, I got sick and burned out. So I didn't meal prep until the middle of this month. And what that meant is that I spent a lot of money eating out. And so that's where that's coming in. Gifts, it was my friend Sasha's birthday, so I paid $20 towards Planned Parenthood because she actually dedicated her birthday towards a charity or, nonprofit organization. Giving, that actually hasn't come in yet, so I'll adjust this later. And savings, this is a lot here because I actually got my bonus check, and so that's where it came from. So all of that is $5,296.63 that I spent. A lot of the reason why I put more money in than I was allotted is because I did a lot of credit card spending, which means that I spent money that I didn't have, which I'm not proud of, but it happened, and I cut up my credit card again, so I won't do it again. But I have to learn that I am just not the type of person that can have a credit card. And I had a credit card because I was doing a lot of traveling and I had lost my wallet, and I knew that my credit card would come quicker than a debit card would come. So that's why I had it. But then instead of cutting it as soon as my debit card came back, I just kept it. And lo and behold, I spent a lot of money that I didn't have. So it's a mistake, but stuff happens. Let's see how much damage I did. So if we carry over to net worth, let's see here. My Stafford loan, I have $5,000 left on that, which is a little bit less than last month. I have $2,000 left on my Stafford loan. $9,000, almost $9,500 on my other Stafford loan, $2,000 on Navient. Heartland is $2,000 there. Credit card is $2,200, where if you could see last month, I was, almost at $2,000, so I have an extra $200 to deal with. So now my total debt is $2,414, whereas before it was $23,600. So really that credit card messed up my total debt payoff. I would have done a lot more, but stuff happens. All right, Betterment. That's my, investing fund, and that's $500, which is great because it was a little bit less last time. Savings, that's my emergency fund. It's $978. My 401k is $5,000, which is a little $5,073, which is a little more than last time. I stopped paying money towards my 401k because I switched jobs, and my new job doesn't have a 401k plan. So what I'm doing is the money that I would have paid towards my 401k, I'm putting it towards paying off my debt quicker, and also putting it into Betterment. Okay, so right now my net worth is $16,857, whereas before it was negative $17,208. So I'm doing a little better here. If we take a look at my monthly chart, this is, from December 2016 to today. So as you can see, in April and May, that's when I got my credit card back. This time here is where I really started doing bad with my credit card, but I started doing better. And then here you can see my assets are building. This is when I did my, is this when I did my root canal? Yeah, this is when I did my root canal. So you can see that I took a chunk out of my emergency fund. Now, if we see my overall net worth, this is just straight up net worth. So as you can see, wow, it's doing pretty well. So I started off with negative 23,000 in December 2016, and now I'm at negative 16,000. So yeah, I'm putting a lot towards my wealth. Now this is my overall history. I started off with negative $57,847 in net worth, and now I'm all the way at negative 16,000, or that's really close to negative 17,000, but whatever. That's where I'm at now. So it's been, almost 5 years, and this is the journey that I've had. As you can see, a lot of ups and downs, right? Like I go down here and then up. I go down here and then up and then up. So, I make mistakes, but overall, I'm doing a lot of progress. And as far as quarterly chart, I didn't really do well in the first half, but in the last half of 2018 up till now, I did pretty well. So that's it. That is my net worth right now. And hopefully this year I'm going to do a whole lot better in terms of staying on track. It's my goal to track my spending every single day so that I am more mindful with my money, and that way I don't, overspend, and I don't blow my budget, and I don't spend my money on frivolous things. So wish me luck. And until next time, I wish you all progress and prosperity. Take care.